Hello, everyone. This is Chris Trevino with DN, and this is a quick tutorial on how to reset your PC back to factory default. Now, there are a few reasons why someone would want to take it back to that out of box state. Maybe your computer's running slow, and no matter what you do, you just can't get it to run faster. Maybe you have a virus and you know you have a virus, and it's just easier to start from scratch rather than try and figure out how to get rid of it. But there is a word of caution when you're doing a factory reset. Actually, I have a couple of word of cautions. One, back your data up, move it onto a USB drive, even if you select the option that will quote unquote keep your files. Better safe than sorry. Measure twice, cut once. Uh, the other word of caution is, even if your computer is running slow, a computer running sluggish or slow is also synonymous with hardware failure. It could be a processor, it could be a hard drive, it could be memory, but this is definitely your first stop before you make a trip to the computer repair store. Now, to get started, what I want you to do is you can either do one of two things. Um, Windows 10 is dynamic. There's just many ways to do the same thing. So I can either click on the start button down here, or alternatively, hit the Windows key and just start typing what you're looking for. Reset. The first option, reset this PC, is what we want. Now, the first option here is what we're looking for. So we click on get started. And oh, if you want to learn more about the other options in detail, there will be another video down the line created specifically for that. But what we're going to do is we want to use Windows 10, and we want to use the license that's a part of Windows 10 that's already on the system to reinstall everything. And this is the option that you choose. So click on get started. Here are the two options that I had mentioned earlier: keep my files or remove everything. Keep my files will remove all of the software, remove all of the apps you installed and the settings, but your personal files are still going to be in your My Documents folder, your QuickBooks folder, etc., etc., etc. Remove everything just blows everything out. You're starting from scratch out of the box. Even if you choose keep my files, you measure twice and cut once. What I mean by that is you still back up your data to a USB. So keep my files, remove everything. What we want to do is we want to remove everything. You're safe with sticking with the defaults. Uh, you don't have to get into the change settings options. You're okay with the defaults, so just click next. And now you're going to see getting things ready. This won't take long. Now, remove all the personal files and user accounts. It's going to blow everything away. All of your email accounts, everything, all of your profiles, all of that's going to be gone. Remove any changes made to the settings. This is more on the lines of, your sleep settings, your security settings, your group policy settings. And then remove all apps and programs. It's just going to blow everything out, and you're going to start from scratch. So once I click on reset button, all of the magic is going to start happening. It's going to reboot, and you're going to see Windows working in the background. Follow the prompts, and you will get to a point where you're back to factory out of the box condition. Now, when you set up your new PC, there are two options available. There is the forced upon Microsoft account option, and then there's a local account option. If this is a computer that's here at my home and I'm just using it for my own personal use, and I don't want it attached to anything outside of my home, I don't want it to validate, sync, whatnot, an offline account is perfect. And that would be the option that I would go with. If you have an Office 365 account, Then when you're setting your computer up, use the Office 365 account that you have and the password. That way, all of the information, the profile, the settings, the security, the logins, all of that pulls down from the cloud. Then once you get that up and running, the other thing that you will need to do is, enable, enable network discovery and all that other good stuff. But that's another video. But this is just about resetting the PC. So once I click on this button, it's going to happen. And then you'll be good to go. If you need any additional information, and if you guys have my email, feel free to send me an email and I can walk you through any process that you come across. This is Chris Trevino signing out.